Pitch of the ball game to Ricky Weeks, and it's a call strike. Next pitch is a strike, and it's 0-2.
There's your umpires. Doug Eddings, the plate umpire. Hunter Windelstead at first. Dana DeMuth, the crew chief, at second base. And Kerwin Danley over at third.
Down low to Ricky Weeks.
Matt Cain, a little bit different look this year. He is thinned out. He is doing a different type of workout program, doing a lot of distance running. In great shape.
Just inside. Weeks had a couple of hits during the opener, and then he went 0 for 3 last night, and that is inside. It's 2-2. Hit into right field, hit well. Randy Wynn is going to try to track it down, and he will. The rest of the Brewers lineup brought to you by Southwest Airlines. You just saw Weeks. Now you're going to see Counsell followed by Braun. And Ryan Braun has 4 hits in this series, 2 doubles. Fielder Hardy followed by Mike Cameron, a home run yesterday. Corey Hart Kendall, and then the pitcher Manny Parra. And here's Counsell. Counsell looks at a strike. This is Counsell's first start in this series. But we've seen him a couple of times coming off the bench. From the state of Wisconsin, so he's playing in the perfect spot. Rolls this one to Rich Aurelia. Kicks it, picks it up, throws to Cain covering, and they get the out.
Nice play, Matt Cain. That was not an easy pick for the big pitcher. Let's take a look at that defense behind Matt Cain. Led by Rich Aurelia at first base. He'll be joined by Lewis, Rowan, and Wynn in the outfield. Sandoval and Renteria on the left side of the infield. Burris will join Aurelia on the right side. And Benji Molina will be in the squad doing the catching. And this is the gentleman he'll be putting the fingers down for, Matt Cain. Last season, 8-14. That does not tell you the story. 186 strikeouts, 91 walks, excellent 2-1 ratio, 217 2/3 innings. He is quality, just a good solid foundation. 4 pitches he throws off of. He can do a couple things with the fastball, 2 types of breaking ball, and a very good changeup. He really has good confidence in it. It's been a good pitch for him all spring long.
First pitch breaking ball to Ryan Braun. You saw it during the lineups. 4 for 8 in the series. And he skies this one into shallow right center field. Rowan side retired. So a quick inning for Matt Cain. Here come the Giants. Randy Wynn will lead it off. Brewers held in the top of the first inning. Here's the Giants lineup, brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Wynn, Renteria, and Fred Lewis, the top three. Then it's Molina, Sandoval, and Rich Aurelia gets his first start. Aaron Rowan has 3 doubles and a home run in the series, followed by Emmanuel Burris, who's looking for his first hit, and then Matt Cain. Randy Wynn steps up. 1 for 7 during the season, and the first pitch is high. Manny Parra. We saw a really good young pitcher last night in Yovani Gallardo, who also provided some thrills with the bat. I don't know if Manny Parra is going to do it with the bat, but we know that he's got a terrific young arm, and there's a strike.
Well, indeed he has, and he's one of the few guys around that throws a changeup and a split. There you see Yovani Gallardo, last night's hero. And there is that off-speed pitch. It's hard for us to see from this perspective the difference between the changeup and the split. They're very similar, but it all has to do with late movement and as to who is hitting off them, the right-hander or the left-hander.
And Randy Wynn pulls this one to Tim Flannery. Manny Parra from Sacramento.
Big fella, 6'3", 215. And in his young career, he has been very, very impressive against the Giants. He likes pitching against the orange and black.
Sharply on the ground to J.J. Hardy, and Wynn is retired.
Let's take a look at the Brewers defense behind Parra. They'll set it up with Braun, Cameron, and Hart. That's your outfield. Counsell, Hardy on the left side of the infield, Weeks and Fielder on the right side, and Jason Kindle will do the catching. Parra's a guy that likes to work a quick pace, and he's more than a guy that can pitch to contact because he's got strikeout stuff, but basically he wants to get you out within 3 pitches. 26 years old, pitches like he's been in this league for 10 years.
Renteria comes up empty. Renteria's never faced Parra before. In this lineup, Wynn, Molina, Aurelia, Rowan, and Burris have seen Parra. At the knees, Renteria thought it was low. 0-2.
Well, you're going to get some low strikes with Eddings. I think he prefers the knee high more so than the chest letter type strikes.
Up and in and out of the glove of Kendall.
Fastball's got a little cut to it. But again, this is a young pitcher that understands the movement of the fastball. He can sink it and move it away from a righty, depending on the grip.
Left-handed hitting Fred Lewis on deck. So 2-2 to Renteria. On the ground, foul.
Ken Walling, our third base ball dude tonight, making the play. Very agile, I might add. Fred Lewis chalking up in the on-deck circle.
Renteria skies went out to center field where Cameron was shading Renteria in that direction. 2 outs.
Well, time now for our Toyota keys to the game. And for Matt Cain, find the calm. They have a tendency to be a little amped up in your first start. So far, he has looked very, very calm. And get some runs for Matt Cain. They haven't been able to do that the last couple years. Let's start tonight. And how about the money hits? With 2 outs, men in scoring position, those are the big hits that often determine the game. Those will be our keys tonight, our Toyota keys.
Lewis bends back from a breaking ball. Lewis hitting .282 with 9 home runs, 40 driven in. Lewis went 1 for 4 on Tuesday, came back yesterday and had a hit in 2 at bats. Here he shoots one off the facing of the club level, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1. Interesting that Counsell is playing Lewis way off the line at third, yet Cameron is shading Lewis into the alleyway in left field or in left center.
That's the way that the defense is played, and that's the way that the outfield defense is being played. So infield, outfield kind of going opposite one another, kind of like the way they used to do it to Barry Bonds.
Three and 2 to Fred Lewis. And Lewis goes the other way with a base hit.
Get it in situation for Manny Parra. Comes at him with a fastball, gets it up, and Fred Lewis not getting greedy, going the opposite way. And this approach right here is why Carney Lansford thinks that Fred Lewis is going to hit 300 this year, and for a lot of years after.
Here's Benji Molina. Molina yesterday got a hit in 4 at bats. A couple of hits on opening day. One of those hits a home run. And this one's popped up, playable for Prince Fielder. That will end the inning. Giants strand 1, second inning coming up. It'll be Fielder, Hardy, and Cameron. No score here in the top of the second inning. Let's check out our Firestone leaderboard. National League strikeout leader since 2006. Not a surprise, Jake Peavy's on top. Aaron Harang, Brandon Webb, Matt Cain is 4th on that list, followed by Carlos Zambrano. Pretty good company.
Indeed. You want to know where the good stuff is? Just go look at your strikeout leaders.
Here's Prince Fielder. See that Brandon Webb is going to miss a start.
Shoulder soreness. Saw that.
1 ball and 1 strike.
It's always a big concern for an organization when you have any of your starting 12 pitchers go down. But when your horse, your number 1, goes down, that is major concern. Even if it's for just 1 start, everybody kind of goes, uh-oh.
Very high to right field. Is this going to come down in a glove? Yes.
Fielder can't believe it. Well, welcome to AT&T. I mean, it had the sound. It was a solidly hit ball, but just too much height. He really got it up in the air. That's one of those outs that feels good. In this ballpark, you say they have a short porch here and right. Not many guys believe that.
J.J. Hardy hits a strike. And another strike, and it's 0-2. Randy Johnson in 5 innings last night struck out 7. And Hardy goes down swinging for strikeout number 1 as Molina will flip on to Aurelia. Mike Cameron did hit a home run off of the unit last night.
Well, they're trying to set up inside with a little breaking ball, and he kind of left it out over the plate. And for Mike Cameron, he said, thank you very much. Has not had much lifetime success against Randy Johnson, but on that swing of the bat, he was the victor.
On the ground to Renteria, and Renteria will throw out Cameron. 6 up, 6 down for Matt Cain. Pablo Sandoval will lead it off for the Giants. Nothing here in the second inning as Parra will pitch to Sandoval. And Sandoval jumps back out of the way. 1 ball and no strikes. Sandoval and then Rich Aurelia and then Aaron Rowan. 2-0 to Sandoval.
Seen teams try to really get in tight and jam Pablo Sandoval.
Into the alleyway, right center field. Cameron is going to cut it off. And Sandoval with a wide turn. He's aboard with a leadoff single.
He can hit.
It's called Flannery Mojo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've gone there myself, and it works. High fastball, going the other way with it, which is what this kid does from both sides of the plate. He spreads it around. He's not an easy guy to defend. And as the league's finding out, he's not an easy guy to pitch to.
His third hit of the year. He went 0 for 4 yesterday. Now it's Rich Aurelia in his first start. And Aurelia sees that Counsell is playing back. Bluff to bunt. Rich Aurelia will sneak attack bunt you once in a while.
Always looking at that third baseman. Third baseman creates an opportunity. He'll take advantage of it.
Swing and a miss.
As I mentioned, Manny Parra has had good success against the Giants, 2-0 lifetime with a very stingy 2.95 ERA. That's in 5 games.
Outside, a fastball, 1-2.
The thing that impressed us about Parra last year in the starts that he had against the Giants is that he did not miss up often. When he missed, it was usually below the strike zone. And he would throw the ball up on occasion, normally just to change the sight lines, go up above the letters to try and get a strikeout. But most of what he throws is going to drop around the knees or below.
And Aurelia swings and misses. First strikeout for Parra. All right, Amy G's here. Amy?
Well, Dwayne, the Brewers may have lost Vallejo's own CC Sabathia in the offseason, but they held on to another hurler out of that Northern California pipeline, Sacramento's own Manny Parra, who you're seeing on the mound today. The Casa Roble grad made a name for himself last year when in his first full season in the majors, he had an 8-game winning streak. The Southpaw is represented well here today. He said he's got about 50 friends and family here to support him. Guys?
All right, that's the way it should be. Thanks, Amy. Here's Rowan. Rowan takes a pitch a bit wide, 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the numbers for Manny Parra. Sandoval at first with 1 out. Inside corner.
Those starts that you have, or those games that you have when you come back and play in front of your family and friends in your hometown, they can be a bit of a distraction. Because you, number one, you got to get a lot of tickets, and number two, you got to follow up on a lot of tickets. And there have been times that I've been on the mound getting ready for a game with somebody saying, "Hey, so and so's on the outside of the ballpark. They can't get in. They don't have their tickets." And what are you going to do about it? But it takes your focus away from the game. I always liked the way your dad handled it. Give me the tickets.
Yeah, he took care of them all. And then he was the bad guy. I was reading a story today in the sports section of the New York Times about Rocco Baldelli, who's playing at home in Boston. And he said, 6. That's all I'm giving out. 6. And he said, I had to set a precedent on opening day. 6. And that's the allotment that each player gets for each game. You can borrow from other players, but when you're playing in the town that you were raised in, it can be much more difficult. 1-2 to Rowan. Rowan fights it off.
You know, in a way, it was pretty easy for me, being from Southern California. When we would come in when I was a member of the Cubs to play the Dodgers. First time I had to get like 50 tickets. And the tickets that the Dodgers gave my friends and family were so bad, they never asked for them again.
Didn't want to go.
I said, no thanks. I can get better seats in the upper tank.
1-2 to Rowan, and Rowan pops another one up. Fielder will go over by the seats, but it's out of play. Emmanuel Burris on deck, Sandoval at first. And Rowan out looking.
Well, a reminder, Tuesday, April 21st is a 7:15 game. Why is that important? Well, it's Filipino Heritage Night. It features a special guest, and that is world-class boxer Manny Pacquiao. Your special event ticket gets you a seat in our Filipino Heritage section, and you also get a Manny Pacquiao giant-themed bobblehead. And access to pregame festival along the Port Walk and the Seal Plaza beginning at 3 o'clock with various forms of Filipino entertainment. Go to sfgiants.com for information.
Burris pops one out of play.
That's sfgiants.com/Filipino, or you can go to 415-972-2298.
Well, they look good in that uni.
Yeah, that's not the first time they've won that uni either.
Way outside to Burris. Burris does not have a hit this year. It's not a big deal. It's over a span of just 2 games, but you want to get in that column quick. Otherwise, you start thinking about it. Down low.
What happens when you start to press, you start going out of the strike zone trying to make something happen, and that's when you get in trouble. For Burris, I mean, he had a tremendous spring, hit 400, won a job. He still can't find that #1 hit to get to his average going, get that confidence going.
Not likely Sandoval is going to be trying to steal second anytime soon. But Manny Parra checks on him anyway. 2 outs. Sandoval a base hit, and then Aurelia and Rowan strike out. Burris right at Cameron, and that will end the inning. Sandoval stranded after 2, 0-0.
Kai brought to you by Subway. Eat fresh. Visit csnbayarea.com and ask us a question. We will answer one a game. Today comes from Marvin from Tracy. What do you guys miss most about not playing anymore? Smooth?
Well, I mean, you know the answer that I'm going to say because I've answered it before. I miss taking ground balls at second base. That's what I miss. Not batting practice. I miss being around 25 guys for 7 or 8 months, but I just hit some grounders. I like that. It was soothing for me. 1-1 pitch to Corey Hart. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I miss getting big league hitters out. Of course, I could say that the last couple of years I played too, but when you get a big league hitter out, it meant something. I mean, not an easy thing to do.
2-2. Well, you were pretty good at that too.
Game time, man. That's the thing you miss. You miss it all. You want to know what you miss? You miss it all. It's that good. It's one of the few things in life that you envisioned it being great, and when you got there, it was even better.
A bullet past Sandoval down the left field line. As Corey Hart waited on that breaking ball, and he's at second base. First hit for the Brewers. And here's Kendall.
2-2, and not really a hanger, just catches a little bit middle in. And Corey Hart in a protect mode with 2 strikes, rakes it. So for the first time tonight, Matt Cain's going to throw out the stretch.
On the ground, Renteria has it. Renteria will throw out Kendall, who was hustling down the line. And that'll bring up Manny Parra. Manny Parra can hit a little bit. He had 12 hits last year. He had 5 doubles, a triple. Just want to prepare you for that.
Yeah, I just figure that if they have a Brewer uniform on, they could hit. It doesn't make a difference what position they play.
After last night, outside corner strike.
Just threw it right through the outside corner. I was impressed watching Jason Kendall run down that line. Jason Kendall, the Brewers catcher, has caught in 1,835 games. And he still runs well.
Yes, he does.
That's remarkable.
And he hustles. Big chopper to Emmanuel Burris as that ball hit the lip and then flattened out. 2 outs. Babe Gallardo last night, he did this against Randy Johnson.
Yeah, 2-strike count, 2 men on, 2 outs, and a high fastball. And you saw the target from Benjamin Molina. It was exactly where he wanted it, and Manny Parra Giovanni Gallardo ran into one, and that was the difference in the game.
Best ball hit tonight was a ball by Ricky Weeks to lead off the game that Randy Wynn tracked down in front of the number 6 archway. Outside, 1-0. Hard at third with 2 outs. And Cain pours in a strike to even the count. To right field. Can Randy Wynn track this one down? Yes, he can.
Wow. Good play.
Very nice play in right field to save a run. It'll be Matt Cain to lead things off. Put it away, Randy Wynn, and he does. It stays 0-0. April 8th are going to receive a Giants magnet schedule. Sponsored by Chipotle Mexican Grill. For tickets, visit sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS. April 18th. I believe I said April 8th. It's April 18th. It's a Saturday, a 1:05 start. Giants magnet schedule day. That's a staple as far as handouts throughout the course of the years. The magnet schedule.
Yeah, that's one of those handouts that has to be done in April. Not much good in September.
No. Cain rifles one into the seats, and it looked like it shot by everybody and hit a seat.
All right, Dad. That was a bit of a scrum.
That was. Cain on the ground to Counsell, and Counsell stays with an in-between hop. One out. And here's Randy Wynn. This is a night where you look in the background and you see people in the stands. They all have jackets on. And not the light jackets either. Bring your blankets, throw on a scarf.
Put your glove on your head. Head out to the yard.
The pitch to Randy Wynn. Swing and a miss. No balls and one strike. Randy Wynn bounced out to short in the first inning. Nothing. Inning number 3, Brewers Giants, and Wynn skies this one to left. Braun back. Braun at the wall, and he's got room. Not this yard.
Well, not tonight either. It's a cool night where you're not getting a lot of carry. I mean, the wind, if you look at the flags, is blowing out to left field, but that's not always the case in this ballpark.
Plus, you can't pick your parks.
No.
Renteria bounces one to Counsell, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 inning. 6 straight retired by Manny Parra. 4th inning coming up. 0-0.
Got a duel.
Baseball is presented by Firestone, a tradition of innovation. I believe that concourse is in the upper deck. Here's Counsell, who takes a breaking ball for a strike.
Yeah, both pitchers have done a nice job of getting strike one throughout this ball game, and we have a duel. Matt Cain, Manny Parra. Got a good umpire to have a good game with, too. Eddings is a guy who will set a nice low strike zone, and you make a pitch down there around the knees, normally you're going to get it with this guy. And he's not afraid to ring hitters up. Some umpires, not so easy.
Line drive in the left field in front of Lewis, and a leadoff single for Counsell. By the way, that's the main concourse. That is not in the upper deck. And you can see, if you look to your left, you can watch the game. You can take a lap, as Mike used to say, and not miss a pitch. Here's Braun with Counsell at first.
I think that's one of the best things to do here. This ballpark, I mean, even fans have been coming here to just about every game for 10 years, and they still get up and take a lap during the game.
If you're going to have a couple of brats or a cha-cha bowl, walk it off.
Walk it off.
Mad at the umpire, walk it off.
Walk it off.
Seagulls are confused. They don't know if this is a day game or a night game.
Well, neither do we.
Happy hour.
That's right. So you had opening day on Tuesday, opening night yesterday. So what do you call this one?
This is the mid-afternoon home opener.
Happy hour. Okay, I'm with you.
Quacker is here. I saw a couple of them out there. Dueling Quackers. Always looks like it's just 5 seconds from going down. 0-2 to Braun. Got him.
See ya.
That's the last spot Braun thought that pitch was going to be.
I mean, you talk about setting up the inside corner and throwing it right through the glove. And it's not often you see Braun making a U-turn back to the bench. And that's one of those times. Right now, however, we're going to ask our Aflac trivia question. Can you name the current Brewer and Giant player who won the Golden Spike Award as College Player of the Year?
Prince Fielder hit one to the wall in right field. They have Randy Wynn catch it. I think it was right in front of the number 5 archway. Very high. It came down, however, and Randy Wynn was there to grab it.
Well, this is the play that ended the inning for the Brewers last inning, and we've said it many times before. We don't think there's been a player, and I'm talking about Giants and any other player who's come into this ballpark, that has played right field as well as Randy Wynn has. He knows right field, and it is not an easy field to play.
Oh, 0-1 to Fielder. A bit high and wide, 1 ball and 1 strike.
A lot of personality out there in right field. You got the wall, you got bricks and wood and chain link and pads, a lot of different materials that will affect the bounce off the wall. Trying to predict which way it goes, and it could be quite confusing at times. Not for Randy Wynn.
J.J. Hardy on deck. It's 2-1 to Prince Fielder. Cain at the belt. And fielder started to go. It's 3-1. And Maka and Willie Randolph. Brewers will open tomorrow. It'll be their home opener tomorrow against the Cubs. You do not have to worry about the weather. On the ground, foul. The only people in Milwaukee that will worry about the weather tomorrow are the ones that are tailgating.
It's true.
And they'll worry about it, but that's all they'll do. They'll still be out there.
Yep, they'll be there.
It may be warmer in Milwaukee for all we know. Council goes, swinging a chopper, and it's going to be Burris juggling. Burris got him. Nice recovery.
Once it rattled around, I didn't think they had any chance. Fielder does not run poorly for a big man. And this is a nice wrestling match won by Emmanuel Burris, staying with the play. Let your hands go soft, and on the right foot throws a seed. It helps to have a shortstop bomb over at second base too.
Indeed it does. For a second, I thought Renteria might try to cut in front of Burris, but I believe Renteria thought that it was too late to cut off Burris. There may have been a collision if he hadn't gone behind him. Now it's J.J. Hardy with Council at second. And a strike. Hence, in the bottom of the inning, we'll have Lewis, Molina, and Sandoval. Angie Molina knocks it down. Giants will be in San Diego tomorrow night. By the way, Padres beat the Dodgers today. And in that 4-game series, the Padres played him even.
Do not take the Padres lightly.
No, especially in that yard. And that's pulled on the ground foul. It's 1-2 now to J.J. Hardy.
Brad Fisher, the third base coach, making a nice play.
Tomorrow night in San Diego, it'll be Barry Zito against Sean Hill. And then Saturday, Jonathan Sanchez against Jake Peavy. Last year, it seemed like Lincecum never missed the Padres and only faced the Dodgers once. Well, it looks like, at least in the first week, it's going to happen again. Dodgers catch a break. Lincecum pitches on Sunday against San Diego. J.J. Hardy ropes it at Rowan, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand Council will lead the inning off with a single. Lewis will lead it off.
The question tonight, can you name the current Brewer and Giant player who won the Golden Spike Award as College Player of the Year? Our survey said, well, Tim Lincecum did, and so did Ricky Weeks.
All right.
And Will Clark's here in this ballpark today, and he won it too.
Lewis singled off of Parra in the first inning. Here he takes a strike. Lewis with a good swing and a foul straight back. He's now, however, behind in the count. And there's a fair ball over the bag at first as it deadens in front of Hart. And Lewis has got a leadoff double.
Well, he saw that breaking ball and did. He was not fooled at all. Watch the hand stay back. Bang. I mean, the body slides a little bit. He's got a little bit of reach, but the beauty of keeping your hands back is you get a good bat snap. Once you finally get that bat head to the ball, and you can generate some bat head speed, and as a result, some pretty loud line drives, and that's exactly what that was. I'd say he had about a half a cheek into that swing.
Here's Molina. Molina's job, get him in, get him over. By the way, we would all like to send our sympathies along to the Nick Adenhart family, the young man that was tragically killed in a car wreck this morning in Southern California. The flags are at half staff here at the ballpark. There was a moment of silence. So to the Adenhart family and to the Angels, our sympathies.
Adenhart was a starting pitcher in that ball game last night for the Angels against the A's. And the 22-year-old had a great outing. 6 innings, 6 zeros. And we lost him.
1-0 to Molina. And Molina fouls it into the glove of Kendall. You know what? It really shook everybody up, from the Brewers clubhouse to the Giants clubhouse.
Well, the baseball world is very small. And when a tragedy hits like that, everybody feels it. And our thoughts and prayers are with the Angels and with the Adenhart family.
Way outside to Molina. 2 balls and 1 strike. Pablo Sandoval to follow. Let's check in with Amy.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with players and also Bruce Bochy, and you know, Boch has been through that before. He lost Mike Darr back in 2002 in Arizona in a car wreck at spring training, and he says every time he goes to Arizona and goes past that spot, he thinks about him. Time helps, but you never forget.
No, you don't. Molina goes the other way. Is this going to be a fair ball? It is, and it's off the bricks. Big Money is going into second with a double. Lewis scores 1-0 Giants. Get him in or get him over.
Well, that was definitely a get him in qualifier. Well, just to give you an idea, if you're playing center field in the middle of the diamond, watch the left foot kind of go left, the front hip go left, and the ball go right. I mean, you just can't get a good jump off this guy. When he can take a ball, it's got movement working away from him, and launch it the other way with authority. Strong hands.
Here's Pablo Sandoval, so his job is the same as Molina's.
How do you step in the bucket and drive a ball the other way that way?
Oh, you got to have extension. Sandoval fouls that back. You could see Jason Kendall just try to plant that pitch in the hands of Sandoval.
And Yeah, he starts open, he plants open. And, you know, from Matty Parra's perspective, that really wasn't that much. It really wasn't an errant pitch. But you know that Molina likes the ball down, and I mean, he just beat a good pitch. Those hurt. When you make a good pitch and the guy beats you on it, they sting.
And that's just foul. Prince Fielder is way off the line at first. There's a lot of room down that first base line.
I think it's a mistake to play Sandoval that dramatically off the line because he can hit the ball down the line, as he just proved it. He hits the ball everywhere.
In the dirt, and Molina is going to go to third.
There is absolutely nothing that Jason Kindle, who is an excellent ball blocker, could do on this one. This is just a big league wild pitch. How do you explain that? It's too much pine tar. Ball stuck to his finger.
Or, Pablo, you think you can hit everything? Hit this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
And he waved at it. And Kendall's going to throw him out. Chronicle Live, presented by Autotrader.com. It'll be on tonight at 11, Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. This is a show that's hosted by Greg Papa. Reporters, athletes, celebrities, politicians, and fans. They interact and they talk about everything. And a lot of it about Bay Area sports. So check it out. Come to Papa weeknights at 5 and at 11 p.m. It's called Chronicle Live. You can't help but get into it. Aurelia with the infield halfway takes outside 1-0. Rich Aurelia struck out in the second. Here he pops it up. Benji Molina with little speed. It's not likely they're going to send Molina. And now there are 2 outs. And it's going to be up to Aaron Rowan to deliver the goods with a base hit. Rowan got caught looking in the second. Rowan, base hit, center field. A 2-out RBI for Aaron Rowan. And that's how you pick up a couple of guys.
Those are the money hits we were talking about. 2-out base hit, runner in score position. I mean, these are base hits that absolutely energize your whole ballpark. If you're at home, of course, your dugout. And Aaron Rowan is really having a nice series here.
Emmanuel Burris lined out to center field in the second. And he lays one down, and it kicks foul. I would normally have a problem with that, but this kid needs a hit. I was talking to Murphy Mack this morning, and I thought, well, if you're Emmanuel Burris, your first hit, now you might as well just bunt for a hit.
Well, try it again.
Nothing in 2.
Nobody ever does that.
Back to back.
You know, when's the last time you saw a guy go back to back in bunt attempts?
Or now.
That isn't a sacrifice situation. too late now with 2 strikes, but I can't remember if I've ever seen a guy try and do that.
The best 2-strike bunter I ever saw was Toby Parra, and he 9 times out of 10 he could get a hit. But that really wasn't his game.
I thought you were going to say Oral Hershiser. And he would do that. He did that to me twice. I'm still ticked off about it.
I liked Oral Hershiser 1 year.
When he wore the Giants uniform, he was a good guy.
No, that's not true. He is a good guy. But he was sure fun to get on.
Well, he could also give it back, too, which made it even more fun.
He was really good at that. Little check swing roller to Fielder, and that will end the inning. Giants pick up a pair through 4 innings. It's 2-0 San Francisco. April 19th, there's a 105 ball game, but to top it off, presented by Bank of America, it's bat and ball set. The first 7,500 fans 14 and under, they're going to get a wiffle ball bat and a wiffle ball, and all you have to do is come on out to the yard. And for tickets, go to sfgiants.com or 877-4-SFG-TICK. Circle the date on your calendar, April 19th, against the Diamondbacks. Cameron takes low. Cameron, Hart, Kendall. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a line drive into left field. Lewis will knock it down. All right, let's check it one more time with Amy Gutierrez. Amy?
Well, guys, recent sports headlines gave Emmanuel Burris just a little bit of a scare when they read, Giants cut ties with Burris. Emmanuel told me that a bunch of friends and family called him and, quote, spazzed out, saying, what'd you do? What happened? And he had to calm them all down and say, it's not me. It's the NFL's Plaxico Burris, formerly of the New York Giants. Now, the two spell their name differently, but you can understand the confusion if they heard it on the radio or television. But I'm glad to report MLB's Emmanuel Burris is safe and sound. Guys.
All right, thanks, Amy. Corey Hart pops one up. Emmanuel Burris in fair territory. 1 out.
Yeah, that would mess with your mind a little bit, wouldn't it? Wake up in the morning, grab the paper. Kuiper dumped by Giants. And then find out that it's Mel Kiper and not Dwayne Kuiper.
For gun violation. Here's Jason Kendall.
Yeah, headlines can mess with you.
Here's Kendall. The strike.
And the first pitch just challenge. And it's not just laying it up there to throw it in the strike zone. He's putting it on the corner. Saw this rhythm that he's had all spring long. And not only the rhythm, but just this nice calm that he has out there on the mound. A lot of confidence.
Cameron has a couple of steals already this year. And a quick 0-2.
Bang, bang. Fastball outside side.
I think that's the perfect setting for a Kruko wiffle ball game.
I'm in.
Beautiful, beautiful yard. The fences are just about right.
And Winbow's out too.
Yeah. I can see it. A little picnic out here with a barbecue.
Yeah. We've done it. It's fun. It's a great place. And you know what's surprising is there's not a lot of people go over there.
No.
It's pretty much wide open all the time.
And that's a foul. Easy. Whoa! Ball came up on him. Dan McClendon had no chance. The ball came up.
He almost made that play despite the bad hop. I just watched the bad hop. I got it. Stayed with it. Nice call. That's an old player right there.
It's an old infielder, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Well, he's not that old. He's 52.
He's a kid.
Just a baby down the right field line. 0-2 to Kendall.
I knew he was going to be a good ball dude. He showed up today with his cup on.
Well, I'm assuming that he told you that. That you had some type of inside knowledge.
I was told that by somebody.
All right. Lifted to left. Lewis broke back now. He comes in. And Lewis will put it away.
Well, 3 times in a row the Brewers have been able to get the leadoff runner on by way of the base hit. The 3rd, the 4th, here in the 5th. But Matt Cain has calmed things down right after he got in the stretch. And that's that in itself, the ease with which he throws out of the stretch now just gives you an idea about how far he's come. When he first got to the big leagues, so much more comfortable out of the windup than he was the stretch, like a lot of young pitchers. Not anymore.
Manny Parra goes around. 0-1.
This guy's got a good idea up there in the batter's box. Good athlete.
That was Kerwin Danley that did the honors, the third base umpire. 0-1 to Manny Parra. Oh, 2.
Old Expos fan.
He's got a lot going on.
Yeah, he does.
He's got the camouflage binoculars. I hardly didn't see those binoculars, by the way.
Well, they're camo. That guy's got like about 9 themes going on right there.
And Parra out swinging to end the inning. Woohoo! Matt Cain to lead it off.
Verizon Wireless, America's largest mobile-to-mobile calling family.
Here's Matt Cain, who takes a pitch high, 2-0 Giants.
Now, Matt Cain threw 3 fastballs right by Manny Parra. Manny Parra should take the challenge and do the same.
So far he has, but it's 2-0. Is that out in the port walk?
I think so.
I'll tell you something, it looks wet out in the port walk.
Yeah, that's a good seat right there. Got her Build-A-Bear. I have to say she's into pink. What do you think?
Yep, and that Build-A-Bear is going nowhere. Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30. Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. In-depth sports news for the Bay Area fan. Go deep with Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30 right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Got a good group. Good group of people in front of the camera. Good group of people behind the camera. It's all good. There's the Build-A-Bear.
Yep.
These people wave on their tiptoes. They're so happy.
They are happy. That is a happy place out there.
Cain aboard. Randy Wynn takes high. No swing. By the way, the walk to Cain, the first issued by Manny Parra. At the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike with Edgar Renteria on deck.
First 9, second 9. Both pitchers have really done a nice job tonight.
Yeah. Randy Wynn with a bullet right back to where it came from.
You know, it was such a joy to watch Randy Wynn put together his swing this spring. He started out really slow average-wise, but it was a matter of him putting together a strike zone, gaining his balance from both sides of the plate, centering his at-bats to the middle of the diamond. And he is locked in now. I mean, he has got such great balance in his swing, and he's getting good back leg and everything he swings at. I mean, from the left side and the right side. He saw that breaking ball early. He waited well, went right back up the middle with it. Nice at-bat.
Here's Renteria. Renteria takes a strike. Randy Wynn felt so good about his swing, he bunted a lot at the end of spring training.
See, watch the back leg come through. The head stays still. A little bit of a reach, but the hands are in such good position. They're just in control of the bat head that squares it up to the middle of the diamond, and that's all by design. I mean, you can lose a little back leg and still beat your pitcher out there if they keep those hands back. Mark DeFelice now starting to get loose for Kenny Maka's Brewers.
One ball and 1 strike to Renteria. Wide, 2-1.
It's a pitch him away, play him away defense. They're working that outside corner with him. They've got the right side of the outfield, or the center field, left and right field positions are really bunching up the gap in right center, and they're giving him a huge opening on the left side of the field. It's a pitch him away, play him away defense.
And Renteria handles it foul. numbers for Renteria last year against left-handed pitching. He led the American League in that department. He had 366.
And he hit the ballpark. It's not really known as a hitter's ballpark.
Yeah. It's very true. 2-2. On the ground, Counsell will step on third. His throw to first is high, and it gets away from fielder. And here comes Randy Wynn, and he will score. Counsell got the out at third. And then his throw was a bit high, and Prince Fielder could not hang on.
Well, there's the force, and he comes across plenty of time. He just throws high. But I tell you, Tim Flannery, the Giants' third base coach, he went all the way down the line, bringing Randy Wynn in. And here's the gamble right here. And watch Flannery bring him in. And there's the Flan man, almost all the way down to home.
Lewis will bat with Renteria at first base. You think air on Counsell?
It's got to be. Fielder's choice, E3 or E5 rather.
Yep. Fielder's choice, air 5. Lewis tried to hold up. Maybe he did. It was a strike. Nevertheless, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Perfect curveball thrown by Parra.
Look out. Lewis jumps back. 2 balls and 1 strike. Three and 1. So right now Parra struggling a little bit. A cool late afternoon here at AT Park. 3 and 2.
Pitcher strike.
And Edding's done that all afternoon. It shouldn't come as too much of a surprise.
Well, I think what Eddings does is he looks for strikes, and I've always liked umpires that do that.
I do too.
But if I'm Manny Parra, I'm going right back out there again.
And Lewis right on it. It stays 3 and 2. Renteria was on the move.
I mean, some umpires, they look for strikes, some don't. I mean, some look for dates in the stands.
Some umpires, hitters would like to take out to dinner, and some umpires, pitchers would.
Yep.
And what pretty good take by Fred Lewis.
He's got a good eye right now.
Ken Mock is moving around.
That's 85 pitches for the day, and that's going to be it for Manny Parra.
So we have a new pitcher coming in when it's time for a change. Think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back.
The fifth inning reminder that the Sharks continue their drive to the President's Trophy for the best regular season record in the NHL, and you can check them out tonight right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area at 7:30. So stay with us after the ball game and watch the Sharks come along right after this one's over.
We were so busy yesterday we never acknowledged a happy birthday wish to Chronicle writer, beat writer for the Giants, Henry Schulman. So Henry, happy birthday from us. You look great most of the time. Here's Benji Molina. Molina pops this one up. It's down the line and it'll fall in front of the mound.
Felice got that ball in nice. You see a lot of cut fastballs from Felice. Normally he's working the other side of the plate, letting that cut action move away from a right-handed hitter. You see his numbers last year. 20 strikeouts in 19 innings against 4 walks, a strike throw. And like I say, he throws a lot of cut fastballs.
Foul. 0-2. Well, finish the. There's a couple of guys that are confused. You know, they may be Dusty Baker fans. Dusty played for the Dodgers, managed the Giants.
Played for the Giants.
Played for the Giants. Into left center field. And this one's going to fall and roll. Renteria is going to score. Lewis is going to score. Molina with a double and 2 RBIs. Runs for Cain.
Well, we're going to make that our fourth quality drive of the game, and why not? His second double of the game. This one knocks in 2, gives Matt Cain a 5-0 lead. Let's watch it. A little cutter that has a little hang at the belt. You let Benji Molina or any other cleanup hitter get extended, and this is what he's going to do. He splits the gap in left center and knocks in a pair. And that's our forward quality drive of the game.
Pablo Sandoval is going to be walked intentionally. It's been a while anybody did this to get to Rich Aurelia. This might jack up the kid from New York.
It usually does. 2 things can get Rich Aurelia going in the batter's box. 1, an intentional walk challenge. 2, knocking him down. Sandoval might swing at this one.
The intentional walk, and here's Aurelia. Aurelia's 0 for 2. He struck out swinging in the second. He popped out to Cameron in center field in the 4th.
Jason Kittle set up in the outside corner. That thing kind of hung out there middle in. I think that was a hanging cutter.
Oh, 2.
Much better location with the pitch. Mitchell really is a good opposite field hitter, and that's how you try and beat the cut fastball.
On the ground to third. Counsell goes to Weeks. Weeks on to first in a double play. And that ends the inning. Giants on the board 3 times after 5. 5-0 San Francisco.
Light sixth inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light freeze cam, and we go to the third inning. 2 outs. Ricky Weeks goes the opposite way, and Randy Wynn, watch the concentration of his eyes to the ball. It is a great play. It ends the inning, and there's the concentration we're talking about. And for all you young outfielders, that is so important to watch that ball right into your glove. And that is our Coors Light freeze cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Top of the order for Milwaukee here in the 6th, Ricky Weeks. Ricky Weeks has hit 2 balls, both to Randy Wynn. You just saw one of them.
Look like the boat in Jaws.
A little hazy out right now. Aaron Rowan looks like he's got a beat on this one. 1 out.
Do you ever have a problem playing in light rain?
You know, the only time light rain will bother you is on pop-ups, because you got to really stay with it. You can't blink a whole lot, and it makes the infield grass and the outfield grass slip. Not to mention, you know, your bat slippery, stuff's dripping off the front of your batting helmet. I mean, there can be a lot of things. I mean, this isn't bad at all.
It's been well chronicled about the lack of run support that this guy has gotten. You can see 3.51 in 2007, 3.14 last year. Today, however, he's sitting on a 5-0 lead, and we talked about it earlier. If you give him 3 or more runs in his career, he's 25-6. So he knows what to do with the lead when he gets it.
High to Counsell, 3-1.
You know, the only time it really becomes a problem for a pitcher when it's got a light rain going is when you start to look at the mound and it gets a little shiny. You know it's wet, and when it's wet, you can slip. And when you don't have good footing as a pitcher, you've got a problem.
Well, the fact that you think about it causes a problem. Here's the first walk.
But one thing about the major leagues, not many guys come right out of the amateur ranks and go into the big leagues. You go into the minor leagues. In the minor leagues, you're going to get those conditions, and you learn how to deal with them. And you're taught very early on, there is no excuse. Because as bad as it is for you out there, it's bad for your opponent as well. And the motto is simply learn how to deal with it.
I haven't heard too many people say, hey, it's only raining in our half inning. There's a strike. Ball and 1 strike to Braun. He popped out in the first, struck out in the 4th. Cain with 3 strikeouts. Hardy in the 2nd, Braun in the 4th, and Manny Parra in the 5th. One out in the 6th inning. Look out, down the line, and he hooked it foul.
Wow. That was a bullet. Right now, it is our Chevron unsurpassed performance. Most home runs the first 2 major league seasons. Well, Ryan Braun put his name up there with 71, and he joined the ranks of Albert Pujols, Eddie Matthews, Ralph Kiner, and Joe DiMaggio. And that is a select group. And he has one of the best swings in all of baseball. And he just proved on that loud strike.
Not a big guy. Got him on a high fastball.
Elevated right above the letters. And that'll send him talking to himself back in the dugout. Grab some pine meat. It's a great pitch, especially when you've had most of the at-bat down around the knees. You just change the sight lines, get up above the strike zone. It's dangerous in that, you can drop it 4 inches, you're kind of in their wheelhouse. But if you can keep it up there above the letters, this is your result. It's not an easy pitch to throw. Executed perfectly there.
Mighty swing by Fielder.
He doesn't get cheated, does he?
He does not. The happy home. Oh, and 2 as Prince Fielder could not hold up.
Ball got down the dirt. It got some dirt in the seams. When you throw a good curveball like that, guy swings or checks his swing and you get a strike out of it. Normally guys don't want to throw that ball back unless the seams get mud in them. Then it's see you later.
To right field, Randy Wins coming in, and that'll end the inning. So the walk does not hurt Cain. Aaron Rowan will lead it off.
If you haven't already, it's time to get your subscription to the Giants magazine. It's an award-winning team magazine, and this year it's even better. They've totally revamped it for 2009, and this year you get 6 issues, 1 a month versus 4 the previous years. You can subscribe at sfgiants.com/magazines. Get the 6 issues, and you're going to get a yearbook. This is an exclusive, guys. The photos for the cover of the yearbook were taken today in the dugout. They're titling it Cy 5. It's the 5 Cy Young Award winners that either currently work for or play for the Giants organization. You got Vida Blue, Mike McCormick, Barry Zito, Randy Johnson, and of course, Tim Lincecum. You're only going to see that here. You don't see it again until May. Dwayne?
Wow. Amy with an exclusive.
Pretty cool picture, though.
It is a great picture.
4 lefties, 1 right-hander.
Rowan off the end of the bat. Hardy waits on it, and he will throw out Aaron Rowan, 1 out. And here's Emmanuel Burris.
There's Mike McCormick, who for 50 years was the only pitcher to ever win a Cy Young Award in the Giants organization, the San Francisco Giants organization. Of course, they didn't even have the Cy Young Award back in the New York Giants days.
Manuel Burris takes a strike.
Yep, he needs an average. Talking about Manuel Burris.
Foul.
Whoa.
Good jump, though.
Tell you. Don McClendon, our first base ball dude today, he's come that close to being good.
Zito and Lincecum. Zito tomorrow night outside to Burris.
Timlins could count us down.
And Burris out swinging. 2 outs. Here's Cain. First strikeout for DeFelice. And here's Matt Cain. Matt Cain really had a lot to do with the 3 runs the Giants scored in the 5th inning. He led the inning off with a walk.
Two home runs in his career, and they were not cheapies either.
Pops this one up. It'll be Weeks, and that ends the inning. Through 6 innings here at AT Park, it remains 5-0 Giants. Sounds and some beautiful sights in this 5-0 lead for the Giants. J.J. Hardy will lead things off for Milwaukee against Matt Cain. Cain with 4 strikeouts and a walk, and he spins a beauty up there to J.J. Hardy. And there's a leadoff single for Hardy.
4 times today, the Brewers have started it off with a base hit to open up an inning. And Matt Cain has answered the previous 3 challenges. Nobody has scored. But in the bench, that's called doing it the hard way.
Cameron singled in the 5th inning. And he takes a fastball high. Corey Hart to follow, and then Jason Kendall. Outside 2-0. Cain at 74 pitches on that pitch that was a bit wide. And Cain with a 2-0 strike.
He hasn't been behind the hitters much today, but when he has been behind, he's still managed to come up with a quality location pitch, just like that 2-0 fastball. Right on the outside corner, right at the knees.
Good pitch.
Backs it up again. That, if you were to talk about the outing that he's had today, you'd have to be impressed with what he's been able to do location-wise with the fastball. And that is something he's done all spring long. A great consistency to the strike zone and just to really either side of the plate whenever he wants to do it.
That one sailed on Cain, so it goes to 3-2. 2-0 to 2-2 to 3-2.
So you take advantage of your 5-0 lead. Challenge that strike zone. Put the pressure on the hitter. Molina wants a fastball away. Well, Wednesday, April 22nd is a 12:45 start. And the first 20,000 fans are going to receive a Giants fabric grocery bag. It is celebrity, or it is the Earth Day here at AT&T. The Earth Day sponsored by Esurance. For tickets, visit sfgiants.com or call 1-877-4SFG-TICKS.
We showed that bag last night. It's a good bag. Dave Urgetti in conversation with Matt Cain is Corey Hart. Jeremy Affeldt now up in the Giants bullpen. We're in the 7th.
Yeah, he's going to need about 15 throws to get loose today. It's a little cool. Dave Urgetti getting Affeldt some time.
Giants trying to start out this young season 2-1 before they play in San Diego tomorrow night. Hart doubled in the 3rd and then popped out to Emmanuel Burris in the 5th. And a bit high. Cain has now lost the feel to that strike zone.
Something he hasn't done a lot of all day long. I mean, it's just been this inning where he's starting to miss a few of his spots. Perhaps a bit of fatigue is starting to creep into his delivery.
Two and one to Corey Hart. Hardy's at second, Cameron at first. Terrific speed at first. Three and one.
Well, this becomes a big pitch. Corey Hart's in the driver's seat, sitting on a 3-1 count. He's had a couple of at-bats. He knows the movement, the velocity that he's seen on the fastball of Cain. He knows the breaking ball. So he's going to look for something. And in the 3-1 count, he should have pretty good balance at it.
Sandoval has it from his knees. They get one. Burris' throw, not in time. But what an effort. Burris hung in there with the speedy Cameron. Breathing down his neck.
From the knees, a nice strike. And you're right, for a kid who grew up playing shortstop, this is the type of play that will test you. I'm talking about Cameron's speed, and with runners at first and second, you know he's going to get a good lead and a good jump.
Right, nobody holding him on. It's a really good angle. Watch Burris use the bag to protect him a little bit.
He just did get that right leg up.
Here's Kendall. So Cain needed an out, and he got it. Kendall bounces it foul. Hart runs pretty well, so it really took the speed of Hart to beat that out. Kendall skies it into center field. This should get a run. Coming in to score is Hardy. They're going to say that Rowan held on to it long enough. 2 outs. It's 5-1.
Now that's the beauty of a 5-0 lead. You can give up a run to get an out. Good job from Jason Kendall to get that run in, but from the Giants' perspective, hey, outs are what we're looking for.
Here's Chris Duffy, an outfielder. He will pinch hit for DeFelice. A single, a walk. A terrific play by Pablo Sandoval. That's out of play.
Yeah, that smile will stand there for about a week with that ball in his hand. Oh yeah.
Chris Duffy, minor leagues all year last year. Breaking ball bounced fouled. He did see some action in 2007. Played in 70 games for the Pirates. In 06, he played in 84 games. Left-handed hitter has always hit 300 in the minor leagues. Just inside. It's 2-2.
He'll reach back for that one. 95 and just missed in that inside corner. See the target from Molina and just a little bit too far inside. Go right back in there again. Going away.
Got him with the curveball. 5th strikeout, a run for Milwaukee. Giants are coming up here in the 7th, 5-1. Check out our McDonald's game summary. Kendall has a sacrifice fly to give the Brewers their only run. Braun and Fielder 0 for 6. Benji Molina is a couple of doubles and 3 runs batted in. Matt Cain's been outstanding. 2 walks, 5 strikeouts in 7 innings. Affeldt is sat down, so it looked like Cain may continue. That's our McDonald's game summary. Here's Randy Wynn, who takes a strike.
David Risky, the new right-hander for the Brewers. Risky, a fastball, curveball split pitcher. Works everything out of the stretch.
Renteria and then Fred Lewis. David Risky. I'm sure that's the name you'd want for a guy coming out of the bullpen.
A risky pitcher, a native of Henderson, Nevada. This guy's a collector of tennis shoes.
Wow.
He's got over 100 pairs.
Today, to get to the car, I walked through our garage. Well, I think the Kuiper family is a collector of tennis shoes as well.
but you notice they're all in the garage. I was trying to think, where do you put a collection of 100 tennis shoes? Oh, yeah, there we go.
He's had that same hop 3 times.
He just has not had anything easy at all. That was a pick and a half. That may be the greatest play in the history of ball dudes right there.
Without falling down on purpose.
Dan McClendon had a bit. He was playing Double-A in the Brewers organization last year.
Here to see some of his former teammates. 3-2 to Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn hammers it down the line. That's a fair ball. Corey Hart will get it back in. A double for Randy Wynn.
Boy, is he dialed. Now, you make a mistake with the breaking ball right now. You are not fooling him at all. His hands stay back, and he is going to make you pay. He comes in, boom. Just a little laziness, and that ball got to right field quickly.
Giants are trying to get that run back and maybe do more. Cain, arms crossed, watching. He gets a all expense paid vacation to San Diego.
Yes, he does.
Kendall keeps it close. It's not a bad town to go to if you get 3 days off.
One of the top 3 in the world.
Are we talking broadcasters or players?
I'm not sure which one has the advantage there.
I think it's both. Now that you have your all-time new favorite restaurant in San Diego.
I do.
Survey said.
There's some good ones down there. It's a toss-up between Ocean Air and the Tin Fish.
(1-0) to Renteria is a strike.
That made Renteria spin a little bit. He didn't quite agree with that call from Doug Eddings.
How do we end up always at the same places?
Creatures of habit.
Groundhog Day.
It is Groundhog Day. It eliminates thought.
Yeah. Get into a rhythm and stay with it. Renteria with a base hit to right field. What's Flannery going to do? He's going to wave in Randy Wynn. Now the throw comes in and Wynn's going to score.
Well, I hope they reward Edgar Renteria with an RBI here, but because of the fact that Randy Wood held up a bit and there was a bobble, they may take it away. Nice opposite field piece of hitting from Edgar Renteria. There's the bobble we're talking about. We're going to chart the path of Randy Wynn here as he rounds third. A little hesitation, then he gets the green light from Tim Flannery.
Well, maybe the speed of Wynn caused Hart to bobble it. Outside to Lewis. E9. Down low to Lewis.
And I think with the E9, there goes your RBI.
I agree. Two and one now to Lewis.
That's that low strike we've been talking about all day.
Lewis with a mighty cut, 2-2. Lewis out of play.
I tell you, those last couple of fastballs for Risky have been, well, they've been risky. They have not been in great locations. They've been pretty much right out there in the middle of the zone. Granted, he's got a little steam running that fastball up there, but still, big leaguers, they're more impressed with movement and location than they are with velocity.
Three and two to Fred Lewis. We'll see if Renteria takes off. He does. Lewis fouls it back. Risky got that pitch up. Remember, tomorrow night we will be on the air at 7 o'clock from Petco Park, right here in Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Pregame live will be at 6:30. Renteria goes, and Lewis pops it up. Maybe playable. Counsell runs out of room. Barry Zito against Sean Hill.
Yep, the rowing club just checked into the McCovey Cove. There's only a couple jobs on that boat that I want.
The front and the back.
That's right.
I wonder if you're doing that for fun or if you have to pay.
You mean the front of the back?
No, the actual rowing part.
Well, you're not doing that for fun.
On the ground, a base hit for Lewis. Renteria will move on over to third. So battle won by Lewis. His third hit, he's been on base 4 times. Benji Molina has had a good day, a couple of doubles. 3 runs batted in. Runner goes, lifted to right. Corey Hart checks to see where the wall is. He will make the catch. Renteria will score. 4 RBIs for Benji Molina.
He has used the right side of the field beautifully today. Gets his high five reward.
Here's Pablo Sandoval. Sandoval was walked intentionally his last time up. In on his hands and out of play.
Yeah, he's seen that all series long, and you're going to see that, I would imagine, the first part of the season until he makes some adjustments. Teams know he's a free swinger. They know he'll leave the strike zone to get after pitches, and they are going way inside on him. And he has not laid off him.
Base hit.
You throw one away and he burns you.
He can hit.
He can hit. And he is going to be fun to watch this season, folks. The Kung Fu Panda out over the plate. Head stays still right through the ball. Bingo.
Bill Castro out. Seagulls are getting closer. Actually, they're invading the upper deck, I believe.
Yeah, they are. There they are. How do they know? How do they know it's get close to the end of the game? That's what I want to know. You don't see them in the first 6 innings ever.
They got some good scouts. Aurelia is 0 for 3. And at bat here for Aurelia, that'll make the flight to San Diego a little better. People in the upper deck where the Seagulls are, they have their umbrellas out, and it's not raining.
That's a move.
That is pretty smart.
Yeah, they got it figured out.
And people that don't have umbrellas, they get their hoods on. One ball and no strikes. Hey, honey, did you pack the umbrella? Sun's out. Doesn't matter. Bring the umbrella.
Yeah, that's smart. That is very smart.
This guy's knee's exposed, though. Look out. Strike 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. It's the only section of the upper deck where they're out.
Yeah, that is the only section of the upper deck that's kind of getting pummeled by the birds right now. Yeah.
Aurelia breaks his bat. Counsell has it. He goes to Weeks. Weeks on to first, and a double play. So Aurelia bounces into a double play. Umbrellas are out. It's 7-1 Giants.
Giants Baseball is brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines has low fares with no hidden fees. Book now at southwest.com, where what you see is what you pay. By Chevron with Techron. No other gasoline has more cleaning power. By Comcast HD, with more HD than anyone, period. By Fry's. Your best buys are always at Fry's, guaranteed. And by Firestone, a tradition of innovation.
Eagles are out. Giants are leading 7-1. Jeremy Affeldt is on to do the pitching as he will face Ricky Weeks. Ricky Weeks 0 for 3. And it's inside to Ricky Weeks.
Jeremy Affeldt has got great stuff, folks. Mid-90s fastball, good hard breaking ball. And he's got a changeup he'll throw at you too. It's all quality stuff. There's the numbers last season. You see 80 strikeouts and 78 in the third innings. 3.33 ERA.
And Jamalina tried to hang on. It's 1-2. 30,007 today. The overall attendance in this 3-game series over 113,000. So Giants fans, they showed up for this 3-game series.
Yes, they did.
The next time the Giants will be home, as we check out our nifty pocket schedule, as Weeks strikes out on a fastball under his hands. It will be April 17th against the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A night game and 2-day games.
95 planted perfectly right on the inside corner with cut. That is a nasty pitch.
Padres follow up the Diamondbacks, and we certainly would like to see everybody come on out to the yard. Check out this 2009 Giants team. Always go to sfgiants.com.
Oh yeah, and if it's sunny, remember, bring your umbrellas.
Well, I have seen the forecast. It's going to be 80 and sunny, but bring, especially if you're going to sit in the upper deck, bring those umbrellas. I somehow smell a promotion from Mario Alioto with this whole deal.
Yep, it's coming. The Seagull promotion. Bring your umbrella. First 20,000 will get a free umbrella for the upper deck. Makes sense, though.
Emmanuel Burris coming in. See, I think what you do is you get an umbrella, you put Giants on top of it.
Yeah.
And then you see which fan actually gets that eye dotted.
Well, it's more than an eye dot. If that Seagull gets you, it's like the rosin bag dropping on your head. Not good.
1 out, or make that 2 outs here in the 8th inning.
Yep.
Here's Ryan Braun. Braun out in front of the plate. Affeldt throws him out. Affeldt threw 8 pitches. Giants with San Francisco hitting here in the 8th inning. The foam finger, always a hit. Rowan had a 2-out base hit to knock in a run on the 4th. His base hit made it 2-0, and he takes a strike from Jorge Julio, big guy. Casey McGee is now at 3rd. And that's Jorge Julio, a big fella.
Big fella that throws hard. He'll go see 95 plus with an occasional changeup and slider.
And Rowan flips it into right field, a base hit.
You know, and that's what Rowan can do. I mean, he's so strong. And you can make a good pitch. You can bore 96 in on his fist, and he's still strong enough to be able to fight that out and beat you with a base hit on it. Classic example. But you know, you don't get these kinds of hits unless you're starting to get dialed.
Absolutely.
You're pulling that front side out, you don't get hits like this. And he's got a nice swing going.
Well, this guy needs a hit.
This guy needs a hit. Emmanuel Burris needs a knock.
Foul back. What Bruce Bochy and the staff will start to watch. We'll see if the fact that Emmanuel Burris does not have it, to see if it affects him on the field defensively. And I doubt that that would ever happen. But it's always a concern with young players.
Well, confidence at this level is it's hard to get, it's hard to keep. And for a young player who's never really had success here, it becomes a concern.
Burris out. Rowan to second.
But you don't want that young player doubting himself.
Here's Uribe. Or when Mike played, it was Uribe.
I missed that little guy. Jose Uribe, great teammate, great shortstop.
Just an all-around quiet, good guy. Came over from the Cardinals.
1985. In the Jack Clark deal.
Yes, he was.
Jose Uribe passed away a couple years ago, and boy, you know, we see Robbie Thompson every now and then, especially when we go to Florida. But you start talking about Jose Uribe, and he
don't bring it up.
Walks up.
Yeah.
Still to this day
on the field, those two were joined at the hip.
They were.
So Uribe strikes out. That'll bring up Randy Wynn. 2 for his last 2. I'm going to put Doug Eddings in my top 10.
Oh, no question.
And in all honesty, as Kendall will track it down, I haven't seen many hitters complain. Maybe you'll look back once in a while.
You know, you don't see guys really argue too much about low and high. They argue more about away.
That's a good point.
Plates that are wide, you know, inside or outside the strike zone. But not up or down so much. But you know, Eddings, you know, if he misses on the side low, and that's doesn't get argued at that much.
Two balls and 1 strike.
What a swing this guy's got going right now.
Andy Wynn aboard, bringing Edgar Renteria to the plate.
I think Bruce Bochy's got to be pretty happy with how the troops showed up this opening series. I mean, you never really know. You think you know what you got coming out of spring, but you never really know for sure. First week of the season is an unpredictable week. Bochy's got to be happy with how the Giants have swung the bat in this series.
Correa kind of leaned back a little bit as he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And that will end the inning. Ninth inning coming up. It looks like Brian Wilson's coming out. Check that.
Top of the ninth inning, 7-1 Giants. Time now for our defining moment, brought to you by Fry's Electronics. We've said it, and we're going to stick to our guns. The best play we've ever seen from a ball dude deserves to be our Fry's Electronics defining moment. And yes, that is Don McClendon who picked it clean. He was 1 for 3, but all of the efforts were good, and he has become a legend.
I said Brian Wilson was coming out. It's Joe Martinez, who just happens, at least from a distance, look like Brian Wilson when he throws. Got the win on Tuesday. First pitch is high. First major league appearance, and he picked up a W.
That's not normally the type of game that you put your closer in.
Unless he wants to go in.
He needs the work. I mean, you got to find work for your guys, keep them sharp. So this time of year, early in the season, it really wouldn't be that much of a surprise if he did throw. There's Brian Wilson. Oh, yeah, they look exactly like each other. I can see where you get that.
Yeah. There's a strike. Stop poking fun.
Hey. The kid from New Jersey.
Lewis moves over towards the line.
Nice comeback from Joe Martinez.
Well, Martha Jane Jenkins, team photographer. Look out! That was Sully.
That was Chesley Sullenberger. Now today the kid gets up there and he almost hits her in the head again. Look out, Martha.
Martha using the lens to try to protect herself.
It's not easy being the team photographer, I'm telling you.
Don't hurt that girl.
No. We're big fans.
Big fans. She's been known to order us around a little bit, though.
Well, that's all right. We need it.
2-1 to J.J. Hardy. Giants get on a plane to San Diego. Milwaukee gets on a plane to Milwaukee.
And who's their home opener against?
Against the Cubbies.
It'll be a crazy weekend.
Pulled foul. More seagulls in the upper deck. I'm convinced more than ever now that the umbrellas that we see, they're going to be left there.
I think you got a point.
Not putting them in the car.
Oh, and by the way, if you ever do come to a game, leave some food up there for the Seagulls.
Got him. Hardy's thinking, you know what? I didn't need that in my last at bat.
Well, that just made his ride back to Milwaukee a little longer. But it has been a low strike zone all day long, and this is Doug Edding's strike. And perhaps it is definitely one that favors the pitcher.
Here's Cameron. Cameron's been on base twice, both times against Matt Cain. Joe Martinez gets to take his first big league road trip.
Well, he's going to find out the big leagues, there are no bad towns.
No.
Minor leagues, there may be half the league might be a little iffy.
There are no Houston. No.
No, not now. Not since they got into that new yard. You can have the Astrodome.
Look out. Ooh. And that hit Wilson. And I think it hit him in the face. Or make that Martinez. He hit him right in the forehead. And now Cameron is going to go down to second as Molina is going to pick up the baseball. But that hit Joe Martinez right in the head. And he appears to be bleeding, so Dave Greshner, the Giants trainer, Mark Grusbeck has just got a towel. Cameron, who hit the ball, is distraught. He does not even want to watch.
He does not. It's the one thing you fear as a pitcher every time you go out there, is that could happen. And you can see by the reaction of Mike Cameron that hitters feel the same way.
We're going to show a replay. If you choose not to watch, it's going to come up here. It's how quick it got on top of Joe Martinez.
You get an idea as to where it hit him, just above the right eye. And that is a direct hit.
Less than a tenth of a second to react. Ken Maka clapping in the Brewers dugout.
Cameron. Baseball's really good guys rattled right now. You do not want to see that ever.
And it'll be Brandon Metters who is going to come out and close this game. We're going to take a break. Very quiet here at the ballpark, as you would expect, as Joe Martinez headed back into the clubhouse for some attention. It's 7-1 Giants. Brandon Metters to finish his warm-up pitches. He gets as many as he wants. See all the Giants players that are on the field congregating around Mike Cameron.
Well, I mean, Joe Martinez is a great rook, and he's been adopted by everybody in this clubhouse, the Giants clubhouse. And you kind of look after a young rook as personable as Martinez like he's your little brother.
Absolutely.
And when he took that hit to the head, you could hear it all over the stadium. And everybody with a Giants uniform on immediately knew the seriousness of what had happened. And now you can see the impact that it has had on players. Mike Cameron is just beside himself.
Metters into the game last season with Arizona. He pitched in 18 games. And Metters will face Corey Hart. 7-1 Giants. Joe Martinez was a strike away from getting off the mound. And that's up and in to Corey Hart. 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, that pitch just got Corey Hart's attention.
One ball and 1 strike.
But you know, you go to every big league ballpark around the country, and any ballpark in professional baseball, and in the college and high school ranks. And what do hitters try to do every day? They try to get their balance to the field. They try to center the field. They try to hit balls back up the middle. And you're just surprised you don't see it more often.
Fouled on the left field line.
As we said, Joe Martinez had 1/10 of a second to react to that line drive off the bat of Mike Cameron. And when you're completely extended in the follow through of your pitching, you don't have the ability to protect yourself or the time. And we can only hope that Joe Martinez is okay. And we will find out as soon as we can after this game.
Ball game. Giants win this one. They take 2 out of 3 from Milwaukee. It will be a mild celebration as they will try to get into the clubhouse to see their fallen teammate. 7-1 is the final. Tune in tomorrow night at 7 for the Giants and the Padres from Petco Park in San Diego. Here at AT Park. Let's go to the Acme Chop House for tonight's Giants post-game live.